Hey dolls and friends, welcome back and thanks so much for spending part of your day with me. If you're new here, my name is Amber Michon, and on this channel I create high-end home decor crafts using majority of Dollar Tree products, and I also sprinkle in a few hauls and reviews. But if you're not new, hey doll, hey! In today's video, I'm sharing with you guys some brand new spring decor items. I really love how they all turned out. They all can be used for table decor or even for your tiered tray. So I really hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. If you're new, love what you see, but love all things home decor, DIYing on a budget, I would also appreciate if you consider subscribing and hitting the bell right next to it so you're notified every time that I upload. Also wanted to say a portion of this video is sponsored by FabFitFun, and I got my spring box. I'm so excited about this. We'll get more into this later on in the video, but for now, let's get into the DIYs. First up, I'm going to take this easel stand that I got from the Dollar Tree. It's kind of new to me, and then some twine that I got from Walmart, and then this wired, what is this? It's like floral wires, 55 cents. I got this from Walmart as well. So what I do is I am actually going to loop this around and make some bunny ears. And I just use my wire cutters to cut those down to size. Once I am happy with the look of the first one, then I just measure out the second one that way. Then I actually take some thinner twine that I got. This is from the Dollar Tree in the automotive section. The original jute that I had was a little bit too thick to wrap around the floral wire, so I just got some thinner some thinner jute, sorry, that I got from the Dollar Tree. And then I just wrap that around until it is fully covered all the way down. And I use just hot glue to secure it in place. After I was done with those two pieces, I then just formed them and shaped them into some bunny ears, and I just did the best that I could to get them to match up. And then at the ends of them, I decided to like twist it, kind of like a twist tie around itself, so that way it kind of stayed in place. And then I used just a little bit of hot glue to hot glue it down into place. I then actually went and took my lighter because I had a lot of wispies and I needed them down because I just wanted it to look really clean. So I just put my lighter to the twine just a little bit so that way the flyaways would fly away. And anyways, then I just put hot glue at the bottom and the top of the twine bunny ears and secured them in place. And then I am going to use some greenery from a pick that I got at Walmart. I think it's like a rose bush kind of stem piece or something like that. And then I just hot glued some of those pieces down. I think I did 2 or 3 on each side, and then a little bit of the florals and the little berries, and just one like cream colored rose, mini rose. And that's it for this one. I really like it. I think it's adorable. I mean, you guys, this is super adorable, so cute, and it's really a nice spring decor for your tiered tray. Next up, from the Dollar Tree, I am taking one of their new like Farmhouse shiplap signs, and then I have a pack of these bunnies from the Dollar Tree, and I'm also going to be using some wood beads and my what is this, dark walnut stain. So what I do is I'm actually taking 8 of these bunnies. I thought I took 9, but I took 8 of them, and I just removed their little bunny tails on the bottom. It's just a mini cotton ball. You can just tear it up with your hands or use something. I have to use like 3 different things because they were actually stuck on here pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. And a couple of them that I just pulled them up, the wood came up with it. So I decided to take my heat tool and try it that way, but then it was melting the cotton ball, so I just kept going and pulling it up myself. Anyways, once I got them all done, then I stained all of the bunnies with that dark walnut stain, and then wiped it off with a dry paper towel and let that sit to dry for a few minutes. Next, I'm going to take some wood beads. These are going to probably be about 16 millimeters in size. And I just put 12 in this Ziploc bag and put some Snow White acrylic paint in it just to paint these, and then just swish it around. And then I put it in the top of a box, like a box lid, and then swirl my beads around more. And then I tried a new method to get more paint on here, because sometimes this method is tried and true, and sometimes I don't get all of my beads painted correctly. So I tried a different way, and it's just, I guess it's just the luck of the draw of the day, you guys. But I still really do like this method where I put it into a Ziploc bag and then pour the contents into a box like lid and swirl it around so the excess paint comes off. Then I just let that sit to dry. After that, then I'm going to move back to my bunnies and just reattach all of their little tails using just a bead of hot glue, not too much. After that, I took some jute twine that I got also from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to fish through all of my beads on here. I think I did more beads than I painted more beads than I actually used. I think I only have about 9 beads. But anyways, I decided to hot glue my jute twine in the corner top of the sign on both ends. So I put 2 beads in between, on the end of each, and then 1 bunny, and then 1 bead, then a bunny, then a bead, so on and so forth until I end with 2 beads on the end. And then I just hot glued my little bunnies down to the jute twine, just on the where their ears are. Just kept it really simple, just a little bead of hot glue. You can use heavier duty glue if you want, but I haven't had a problem with them falling off, and they've been up for a few weeks. And then to just get a more secure hold on my bead string, I just hot glued the first bead in the corner of that sign. And that's it for this one. Super easy, just a few steps, and it's adorable. I really like this a lot. Y'all heard Phoebe? She says she want to talk to y'all for a second. What's up, girl? Hey, girl, hey. So now let's talk about FabFitFun. FabFitFun has the most flexible membership ever with a customizable seasonal box, and it's packed with full-size beauty, fashion, fitness, and home products sent once per season. One product could be worth more than what you pay for an entire box. They literally offer you the best products, and you can upgrade whenever you want, and it is totally customizable. A couple of my favorite things about FabFitFun is that you can browse and access their exclusive shops and their flash sales throughout the year, even in between getting your boxes. The other thing is that a lot of the products in their boxes and their online shops are from female-founded companies, so that's a win in my book. There are a couple of different memberships. One is the seasonal one, which is $59.99 per box, and you get up to 8 products with 4 different customizations, and you have unlimited swaps for credit. And you have the annual membership, where it's $54.99 per box, and you're prepaying for 4 boxes, so it saves you $20. Plus, on top of that, if you use my code, you get your first box at $47.99. These memberships are ways to test and try different products before you go and buy the entire set. I absolutely love the options that they give you. And again, I will say it is totally customizable. Can you tell that's my favorite part? It's definitely a great way to save money each year. And honestly, if I bought this product somewhere else, it would cost me more than the entire box of goodies that I'm getting. So the way my life is set up, I have to make sure that my house smells good, but I look good too. So if you're like me and you like trying a bunch of different items before you full out commit and buy the products at their higher marked rate, I would recommend joining FabFitFun's membership and getting 20% off your first box, which is a value up to $300 when you use my code, and your box will only be $47.99. Make sure you head down to my description box below and look at the code on the screen here so you can get your 20% off your first box. Thanks so much to FabFitFun for sponsoring that portion of the video. Now let's get back to the DIYs. For my next DIY, I took this beaded tag sign from the Dollar Tree and I removed the beads along with the jute. And so basically what I did is I took 6 of my beads and I painted them, I stained them using my dark walnut stain. And this is how I did it. I fished them onto some floral wire, bended that up, and then just dipped it into the stain container and let it sit to dry. I wiped it off with a dry paper towel and then I just let it sit to dry for a little bit. I think maybe about 30 minutes while I was doing a couple of other DIYs. And after that was done, this is what they turned out to be. So basically all I did was just lengthen my string. So it was looped onto the bottom or to the end of this tag. So I just straightened it out and then alternated my natural wood bead along with my stained wood bead. Put that on there because I knew that I wanted to, or I left it loose because I was going to make a tassel. But first I decided to paint my tag using my white chalk paint from Waverly that I picked up from Walmart. Like I said, I wanted to attach a tassel onto the end of this tag sign. I lost the footage for it, but there's a bajillion videos you can watch on how to create a tassel. I've done so many on my channel here, so just look for those, but I lost that footage, so sorry about that. But I just attached it to the end of this garland tag, and then I cut out this bunny and like this framed bunny from my Cricut Joy. I just searched Design Space for spring bunnies, and I just put that over with some transfer tape, and that's it for this DIY. Super adorable. I love making tiered tray like garlands, especially beaded garlands, and I think this is perfect for one. For my last DIY today, I'm taking this circular sign, standing sign from the Dollar Tree, along with these ornaments, these bunny ornaments from the Dollar Tree. I did end up picking up some stencils. So these are silkscreen stencils. These are from Amazon. I mistakenly thought that they were like a full page, but I'm getting better at reading the description and the size and like measurements and dimensions of things when I order stuff on Amazon, because I'm sure we are all fall privy to, oh, this looks good, it'll fit somewhere, and then it comes and it's like either too small or too big. Anyways, I just picked out the one that I wanted to use from this pack of 5, and then I am going to remove the Dreams galvanized word from the front of my sign and then cover it with brown craft paper so that I can use the back as my front now. I painted that using some white chalk paint from Waverly, and yes, those are Phoebe's feet. I'm telling y'all, she cannot not be away from me. She's realized that I'm the mom and I have everything that she needs, so she's like a mommy stalker now. Anyways, what I am doing is I'm going to put that silkscreen stencil over my bunny and use this green chalk paste. I also got some chalk paste from Amazon. Now, I know some of you have heard, or many of you have heard of chalk couture. I have had a couple of chalk couture items. I've been wanting to look for alternatives for a long time. So I found a few from Amazon. So I just put that green over that stencil, smoothed it out, and then lifted it up. And it is so satisfying when you pull that up. I absolutely love silkscreen stencils more than just regular stencils because you get no kind of bleeding at all. Then I decided to put that in the middle of my circular sign, but of course, I have to use some wood beads. So I'm using some half wood beads that I picked up from Amazon, of course, and just going to hot glue those down around that circle on the perimeter, and then hot glue my bunny right in the middle. And I think this turned out so cute. It's so different. Haven't seen anything around like this, but I absolutely love it. And I think it would be perfect for even just your table or tiered tray. It's gorgeous. That's all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below which DIY happened to be your favorite, and make sure you head down to my description box so you can get all the details about FabFitFun and when you can get your next box. Alright dolls, be blessed, stay safe, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye!